Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and Happy New Year. So it's the first day of 2026. Hope you all had a great Christmas. I have done a couple of videos on my top 10 films of 2025 and my sort of one-time watches, disappointing films videos on the channel. So if you've not checked out those, have a look at my top 10 playlist. Right, so we're going to get into the top 10 films that I'm looking forward to in 2026. And then at the end, I'm just going to give you a few more films, about another 4, that do pique my interest. So we're going to get into that list today on the video. Right, so I've got my list. So let's get into it. So my first film that I'm really looking forward to, I've seen a little trailer for this, doesn't really give much away, but it is Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. So this comes out on the 17th of July. And it looks, I think it's going to be a really good film. Do think Christopher Nolan makes some fantastic films. This one's going to be filmed in IMAX. It's kind of the sort of mythical sort of creatures, sort of ancient Greek side of things. So it's kind of a mishmash, I guess, of sort of Troy and Clash of the Titans, sort of in epic style. So really looking forward to that one. So next up, and I think this is one that's on probably everybody's list, and it's coming to us at the end of December on the 18th, and it is Avengers Doomsday. So we've had these little trailers that have sort of been leaked, and they are being shown in front of the Avatar Fire and Ash film. We've seen the Steve Rogers one. There's a Thor one which has just been released on YouTube as well, and there is an X-Men one which, again, they've leaked. Haven't seen the sort of official version yet on the Marvel YouTube channel, but you can pretty much guess it's got the X-Men coming into it. And then I think there's going to be another one which is going to show Doomsday himself, Doctor Doom. Got high hopes for this one. Really hoping that Marvel can turn it round, because a lot of recent films have dipped in quality. I did like Thunderbolts, and like I say, go and check out my top 10 films, that is in there. So high hopes for Doomsday. Okay, so number 3, and this I wasn't really aware of until a few weeks ago, and I saw the teaser trailer for it, and it looks very intriguing. Steven Spielberg back with Disclosure Day. Sort of an alien invasion film. Wonder whether it will be sort of on the lines of Close Encounters, War of the Worlds. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the teaser trailer looks intriguing. A lot of mystery surrounding this one. It is due for release on the 12th of June. So again, really highly anticipated film for me, this one. So that's number 3. Number 4 is Spider-Man: A Brand New Day. So again, Sony still continuing with the Spider-Man franchise. There are rumours that maybe they may be selling it back to Marvel. I mean, obviously Marvel are involved in it. But yeah, it looks sort of interesting. Haven't seen a trailer for it yet. I'm assuming that'll probably be coming up in February, around the time of the Super Bowl. They tend to do a load of trailers for that. So yeah, looking forward to that one. 5 is Dune Part 3, or Messiah, I think it's called. So yeah, really looking forward to this. I think this is just going to be the final film from Denis Villeneuve, starring previous people that have been in the first 2 films. I really enjoyed Dune Part 2, and it's going to be interesting to see sort of how he concludes this story. I know it's based on the books, so yeah, really looking forward to Dune Part 3. So next up, disaster film. Really enjoyed the first one of this, and this actually is coming out in a matter of days, the 9th of January, and it is A Greenland 2, The Migration. So this was, kind of like a film I found on Amazon, I think. I don't know whether it's an Amazon MGM production, but Gerard Butler in the main role. And yeah, I really enjoyed that first film, and it'd be interesting to see sort of, how the story continues. Next up, back in the summertime, the 5th of June, and it is Masters of the Universe. So obviously years ago we got the Dolph Lundgren version, which it's probably not the best film, isn't it? But it's got a charm to it. I've always enjoyed that film. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with a new version of this. Are they going to really sort of dive into the sort of the animated cartoon that we got back in the 1980s that I thought was fantastic? Really enjoyed He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So yeah, really looking forward to this coming out in the summer. Next up, a Star Wars film. Now, we've not had a Star Wars film for, well, quite some years now, and it's going to be Mandalorian and Grogu. So continuing on from the Mandalorian TV series, the sort of really good relationship between the Mandalorian and little Grogu. Be interested to see what a big screen adaptation of this will be. I'm sure it's going to be good. They need to have a good, successful Star Wars film, because, while some of the TV series have been hit and miss, the sort of film franchise kind of came to an abrupt halt several years ago. Not so that anticipated about but this next film, but I'm still interested to watch it, and it is Supergirl. So this comes out on the 26th of June. Again, I've seen this sort of teaser trailer for this, and again, very much it's showing sort of a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. Yeah, I don't know about this. I wasn't that impressed with Superman. That was kind of in my sort of one-time watch video, of films that I watched in 2025. I'm still interested to see it, because the only Supergirl film we ever got was back in the 1980s, and again, that wasn't the best. So I'm willing to give this a go and see what this can bring. And then following on from that, another DC film from James Gunn, and it is Clayface. So this is sort of stepping into the world of kind of introducing Batman, obviously, into his DC universe. I think Clayface is one of Batman's arch enemies. So I think this is going to be set in Gotham. This is coming out on the 11th of September. So it'd be nice to see a sort of film adaptation of this character. Are we going to see a bit of a dark tone? Because, generally Batman is more of a darker character in DC, or are we going to sort of carry on with this sort of Guardians of the Galaxy vibe? Time will tell, won't it? So that's Clayface. And then just other films of interest, which I kind of, would like to see, but they're not sort of top tier ones. But it's the biography of Michael Jackson. This is supposed to be coming out on the 24th of April. Yeah, I do like these biopic films where they look at sort of, musicians. I enjoyed Bohemian Rhapsody. I've always sort of enjoyed the music of Michael Jackson on the most part. So I'll be interested to see what this film shows. I know there's a lot of sort of stuff with the Jacksons, and I know sort of Michael Jackson's father kind of sort of bullied Michael, and this sort of a thing. So it'd be interesting to see sort of how the story plays out, you know, how they sort of show what happened in his life. A very tragic end to his life, you know, but anyway. Another one that sort of interested me, now again, sort of sticking with this sort of horror, Hammer House of Horror, sort of classic characters, Frankenstein, Dracula, werewolf. There's a new Mummy film coming out, but it's by somebody called Lee Cronin. I've not heard of this person. I don't know whether they're director or writer. But yeah, something about it. I've always enjoyed the Mummy films. I know we are getting another Brendan Fraser of the, you know, those trilogy of films. There's going to be a fourth one with Rachel Weisz coming back as I forget her name, but yeah, his wife. So yeah, I don't think that's next year though. That's probably sort of 2027, 28, I don't know. But yeah, this Lee Cronin's The Mummy, it'd be interesting to see if there's a bit of a different take on it. Another one that I didn't realise, and again, I'm a bit not too sure about this, whether this needs to be remade, but it is, and it is Cliffhanger. So obviously we had this Stallone film, great film, that one. And they're doing a sort of a new version of that, and that's coming out in August, the 28th of August. And then finally, and again, this one surprised me, yet again, another version of this great game franchise, and it is Resident Evil. So this comes out on the 18th of September. And yeah, I don't know what to make of this one, really. They've tried... Obviously, we had the Mila Jovovich 6 films, which I actually quite enjoyed. Yeah, okay, some are better than others, but overall, you know, I had fun with these films, and I do have them in my collection. Welcome to Raccoon City. I quite enjoyed that one. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but it was very much sort of the first and second game sort of merged into one. And I quite liked a lot of aspects to that. It felt very true to the games. So what this new Resident Evil film will do, I don't know. Be interesting to see. Are they going to stick with sort of, you know, the same characters again, the main characters in the game, or are they going to go a different route? I know we had a TV series of Resident Evil, which was on Netflix, which I did watch, but that was quite poor. You know, it wasn't really that good at all. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So hope you enjoyed that list of my sort of anticipated films for 2026. It's quite a mixture of different genres there. I'm sure there are lots of other films. Well, there are lots of other films that are going to be coming out, and I'm sure there's going to be a few surprises, you know, along the way. I don't always sort of get to see all of these films straight away. There's some films from 2025 which I've still yet to see. I'll catch up with those. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts down in the comments. What are you looking forward to this year? Any in that list that you're interested in, or is there something else that you sort of really are looking forward to? If you're new here, why not consider subscribing to the channel? It's free to do so. If you click the QR code or scan it with your phone, if you're watching this on the television, I know a lot of people are watching videos on TV now, so you can easily subscribe to the channel in that way. If not, click that subscribe button down below, give us a thumbs up, that really does help me out. It tells YouTube that you like these videos, and that encourages me to create more content for you to enjoy. Right guys, well, first day of the year. Hope it's a fantastic 2026 for all of you. Keep watching, subscribe. See you next time. Bye now.